Hi everybody, it's Dr. Cole. Today's subject is going to be on nut butters, right? So the common food for so many of us is going to be like peanut butter sandwiches, right? And for our children. But there's different levels of health when you're talking about nut butter. Some of them are going to promote disease in the body. Some of them can actually promote health. Guys, I always forget to start with this, but if you like this information, you want more information about what we're doing from a health perspective, getting down to that cell level of the body and helping yourself get your health back, then go to coleclass.com or click on the link above. But back to the health benefits of healthy nut butter versus the health destroying effects of eating bad nut butter. Typically, when I say nut butter, people are going to think of peanut butter, right? And peanut butter is not my favorite butter to begin with, whether you're dealing with the truly unhealthy version or what would be considered the healthier version. The problem is so many people have sensitivities to peanuts. They are notoriously high in mold. They produce something called aflatoxins, which really are detrimental to people's health. And some people are so sensitive to them that they'll never get healthy if they continue to consume these type of foods. But for those of you that aren't sensitive to them, what I would recommend is if you're going to go with a peanut butter, you want to get away from the Jif and the Skippy and the Peter Pan. Read the ingredients on them. They are really high in sugar. And remember, one of the things that we talk always about is the fact that our cell membrane, which is made of, it's a bilipid layer. It is made of 2 layers of fat. It's supposed to be semi-permeable. And what happens is the membrane becomes damaged because we consume too many bad fats, too much sugar, exposed to too many toxins. That damage on the membrane now, that bilipid membrane that is inflamed and it's damaged, is losing its permeability at that point, meaning the good stuff can't get in, the bad stuff can't get out, the cells can't communicate with each other. And it doesn't matter where in your body you're talking about, wherever your symptoms are, if it's in your brain, if it's in your gut, whatever it might be, where it might be, you're talking about inflammation to the cells. No matter what symptom, and I keep stressing this, no matter what symptom you have, no matter what disease you have, it's traceable back to that cell level of your body. So when you're eating a food like Jif and Skippy and Peter Pan that's just loaded with sugar, it's going to create this inflammatory effect in your body, and it's going to impair your health as a result. If you're eating peanut butter, what I recommend is something more like Smucker's peanut butter here. There are organic versions out there, which I would always go with if you can. But this is going to be more of a natural peanut butter. You open it up, there's going to be oil on top. You stir that oil in, and it's a natural oil, so it's going to be healthier than some of these oils that have been tainted through their processing. But this would be a better alternative than the Jif, Skippy, Peter Pan. But what I would do, and what we do in my home, is we use other nut butters that are something different than peanuts, right? So my favorite is almond butter. This is a raw almond butter. And by raw, what do I mean? I mean that it has not been roasted like that Smucker's peanut butter there. They use roasted nuts, they're cooked. Well, what's the difference between raw and cooked? I'll give you an example. If I take a raw almond and I drop it in some water versus a roasted almond and I drop it in water, that roasted almond over time is just going to turn to mush. That raw almond over time will crack open and a green shoot will come out of it. That's the difference between a living food and a dead food. And I'm not saying that we don't get benefit from some things that are cooked. But when you're talking about enzymes, when you're talking about the true impact on our health, when you can eat things that are raw, you're going to benefit from that. So having a raw nut butter is going to be a lot better for you than having even a healthier version of a cooked nut butter. Guys, what's happening with this is it's loaded in fat. This is made of fat, right? That membrane, bilipid layer. When you have healthy fats in your body, now you're giving your cells what they need to heal. So even our brain, if we bring it back to the brain, healthy fats for our brain is made of 60% fat We want a lot of healthy fat in our body. In my opinion, it's the biggest missing ingredient in the standard American diet, healthy fat, because we've been trained to believe that fat is bad, fat makes us fat, but nothing could be further from the truth. We need healthy fat to make hormones in our body, for our nerves to function, our brain to function. Healthy fat is essential. So go with the raw, and they have raw cashew, they have raw pecan, they have raw walnut, if you're looking for a healthier version of a nut butter. Guys, if you like this and you want more information like this, click on the link above or go to coleclass.com. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day. Bye.